Hey everybody, Clark Bartram here. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. This video is not about business. This is not about Saba. So if you're a Saba associate, I just want to throw a disclaimer out there. This has nothing to do with our business. This has to do with the roots of who I am and what I've done in the fitness industry and some feelings that I've had. Now, this might resonate with some of you, and some of you might think, who are you? And I don't care about what you have to say, and that's totally fine. I just really wanted to get some things off my chest about the fitness industry and where I see it going and what I see happening and kind of how it's kind of lost its way almost from the pure, industry that it was when I first started 20-something years ago. This is not necessarily a rant. This is, again, my feelings. So if you want to listen, great. If you don't, that's fine. If you disagree with me, that's great too, because this is not a debate. This is me sharing what I've seen happening over the last 25 years in this great industry that we know as fitness modeling, fitness competition, bodybuilding, whatever you want to call it. My first thought is we've kind of lost our way, man. I mean, so many people, in my opinion, again, this is strictly my opinion, so many people I feel are getting lost in their pursuit to be something that'll probably never happen. And I say that not because you don't have the talent to make it happen. I say that because there's a carrot that people dangle in front of you that is never achievable. It's never going to amount to anything. And I'll talk about a few different areas of the industry that I think have really taken advantage of people. One, competitions. Now, hey, great if you're a promoter. I'm not trying to bash your shows. I think shows have their place. But I think along the way, somewhere, some people, a lot of people, many people, women especially, have been taken advantage of by shows, have been promised things by promoters, have been misled by themselves, maybe by their own desires and their own feelings of what they might be able to accomplish and their own narcissism, like, if I do this show, I can do that. It's ruined more people than it's helped. These shows, in my opinion, have ruined more people than they've helped. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I've seen girl after girl after girl after girl diet, do 2 hours of cardio, eat nothing but white fish and asparagus, and take clenbuterol to get up on stage and hope that they win. And I know for a fact, without a doubt in my mind, that their end goal, their desire, is to someday, one day, hopefully end up in a magazine or on a cover, ideally. And these shows, 99 times out of 100, will never lead anyone that way. So why, I ask, is a girl willing to, number one, hire a coach that most times, not all the time, and again, this is my opinion, that most times has no clue what they're doing. They tell, anyone can get ripped on white fish, asparagus, 2 hours of cardio a day, and clenbuterol. I can get anybody in shape on that. And that's typically what I see these diet coaches doing and these, competition coaches doing, getting a bunch of very eager girls that want to compete. And I appreciate the fact that they want to compete. I love to compete. I love to win. I love to challenge myself against anybody. So we're segmenting this between competition and the hope of becoming a successful fitness entrepreneur is what I call it. I've seen more of these girls get ruined after dieting for shows with ill-advised recommendations by these diet coaches, only to have their metabolism bounce back and work against them in the future. So here's my thought. No show is worth you ruining your body. And why am I even doing this post right now? Because I've had several inbox messages, several emails over the last several months from people who have done these shows with the desire to compete, with a desire to end up in the magazines, that are now asking me, hey, what can I do? I'm depressed. I don't feel good. I can't get back in shape. I'm overweight. My metabolism is wrecked. And these girls are going to pay thousands of dollars in the long run to get coaching from people, not always, not everybody, but a lot of these guys out there. Coaching from people who don't know what they're doing, who just tell people eat whitefish, asparagus, do 2 hours of cardio and take clenbuterol. It's not right. And no magazine is worth it. Trust me. You're on the stands for 30 days and then you're gone. People are like, woo, in your gym, and then it's over. But you have to live the rest of your life with a wrecked metabolism because you were so narcissistic. And I'm not saying that in bad sense of the word. I'm saying that's because we are narcissistic as people. You ruined yourself to do a show in hopes that you would get, here we go, I'm going to say these two words that I just despise, a pro card. Now, let me go on with that for a second. How long have I been going here? 5 minutes and 42 seconds. We could be here all day. A pro card. A pro card means nothing. Nothing, exclamation point. Pro card will get you nowhere, will do anything for you, but I've seen people, men and women, boys and girls, young and old, black and white, Asian and Caucasian, it doesn't matter, spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in pursuit of a pro card that will absolutely do nothing for you. What's a pro card? It's a cheap laminated, half the time it's not even laminated when you get it. It's a piece of paper that says whatever federation that's on there, what is that earning you? You've spent $10, $12, $15,000 in many occasions to get this pro card that doesn't mean anything. I don't have a pro card. I never had a pro card. Don't want a pro card. Don't care about a pro card. And again, there's a place for shows. But if you're in pursuit of this elusive pro card, you think it's going to change your career, I have news for you. It ain't. It won't. If you go to any supplement manufacturer trying to get a deal, trying to be a spokesperson, trying to get in a picture, they're never going to ask you for your pro card. And if they do, it doesn't matter. All they care about is who you are as a person, how you are going to represent their company. So if you're a jerk, if you don't know how to conduct yourself at a show, if you're not a hard worker, a pro card doesn't mean any difference. Now, it's great for your resume if you think that matters, but really, I'm here to tell you, a guy that's hired hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fitness entrepreneurs, and never once have I asked for a pro card. Never once has any of my customers that I worked with asked, do they have their pro card? No, it doesn't matter. Do you want to get it because you want to achieve a goal? Yeah, that's the end of the deal right there. That's where the line stops. I'm going to stop. And if I offended you because you're trying to get your pro card, hear me out. I didn't mean to, but I really want to tell you the truth about what is going to happen. And I can promise you this. When you get over whatever you're feeling right now, and you go down the line in your life, and you look back on this video, and you look back on what I'm saying, you're going to go, you know what? That freaking guy was right. He was right. Why? Because I am. I know I am. Because what I told you that I have, and none of my accomplishments matter. What I have is experience. What I have is tons of face-to-face conversations with people who are trying to be successful in this industry. And they come to me as a guy who's had some success, not more than the next guy, not the most of anything, not the best at anything in the world. I'm just a regular little guy that works hard every single day. So let's get off the pro card thing, and I want to talk about balance in this industry. I just received an inbox message today from somebody in the industry that I really respect. I'll leave him unnamed. But this guy sent me the most heartwarming message that I've had in a long time, saying how much he looks up to me, how much he respects me as a family man, as a guy that's been successful, yada, yada. His body eclipses mine at my best day 100-fold. I don't even compare to this kid. But the fact that he would look at me as a role model and somebody who he looks up to emulate and pattern his career after makes me feel really humbled. And that is honestly the reason why I'm doing this, because I feel I owe it to the industry as somebody that's been doing this for 25 years to share with you what I feel is happening. Now, you can post all the selfies you want. None of that matters to me. That's your business. It's your Facebook. They're your fans. You can do all the stuff you want, but when it comes to losing balance, and that's what I want to talk about, in this industry, because you're trying to achieve something that'll probably never happen, it's not worth it. I'm just here to tell you, it's not worth it to exploit yourself. It's not worth it to do things that you wouldn't normally do in hopes that it will bring you to an end game that you're thinking will make you successful, here's the truth. There's no money to be made in the fitness industry. None. I've been fortunate because I work hard. I work smart, and I'm diligent. Even at 50 years old, I'm still pursuing opportunities that you would think should come to me. Nothing comes to you. I work hard every single day in an effort to accomplish what I've accomplished. This month, I'm on the cover of Iron Man magazine at 50. Why? Because I pushed hard to make that happen. I've developed relationships over 20 years where people trust me now and believe in me and know that I'm going to show up ready and willing to go. So what has kept me like that is balance. I understand that my life is not all fitness. You're not going to see me posting pictures of me all day long, showing you my abs, this and that and the other thing. Everything I do is for a purpose. It's to market. It's to grow my brand. And there's balance. There's structure. There's organization. There's skill. There's timing. There's a lot that goes into doing that, and we've all been wrong. We've all missed the mark at times. I've had counseling sessions and conversations with very dear friends in this industry who have missed the mark, like I have, and I've said to them, maybe you might want to back off this, and as I see them evolve and grow, they come back to me and go, you know what, you were right, dude. I was kind of off base during that time in my life, and we all get there. I understand that. But again, this is just me feeling compelled to share with you my feelings about how you can be more balanced, and when you're more balanced, you're going to be more successful. Now, here's one thing that I do have to say that I have a problem with going back to the shows. These bikini shows and how girls have to stick their butts out, they call it a biker shot or whatever they call it, is absolutely, I'm going to say it, disgusting to me. Why? Why in the world do you need to stick, you're turned around, you're facing 7 male judges, and you're basically bending over in a thong in front of these guys? What does that have to do with fitness? I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you what I see. And I can guarantee you that I'm not the only one that has thought that in their mind. What purpose does that have? And then I see girls posting pictures up on Facebook. How does that bikini look on me? I'm getting ready for a show. I spent $1,000 on this bikini. And they're bent over in this biker pose with their butt out. And I really have no clue. Someone please tell me, okay? Someone please tell me what the purpose of that is. Now, I understand symmetry. You have to see all angles of the body. So you're front, side, back. Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to bend over, stick your butt out like that to be judged? What are they looking at exactly? What are they examining? What are they thinking? What's going on in their mind? Does that have any effect on your body and how it looks? If you don't have a butt, you don't have a butt. And bending over is not going to make it any more of a butt if you don't have one. Squat, lunge, leg press, do pistols. I don't know. But it's ridiculous. And go ahead, cuss me out if you want. I don't care. I don't care. Because I've already at the end of my road here. I'm kind of pushing out of that tube like a surfer and being spit out the other end. I've had a long, successful career, and unlike a lot of people, I've made my entire living off of fitness. So I think I kind of have a right to say this as someone who kind of pioneered this whole thing, someone who was in the forefront before there was a Facebook, before there was Twitter, before there was social media, before there was an opportunity to just get a bunch of fans by posting up a picture on Facebook. And again, I'm not mad at you for that. I don't care. It's your business. That's fine. But the industry that I came up in, and Mike O'Hearn and Christian Boving and Frank Seppi and Monica Brandt and Sherry Goggin, people like that were around. We had pagers, man. We had to get off the 405 freeway and get on a payphone and call people. And again, I'm simply telling you where it was a long time ago when I started. In bodybuilding competitions, we're all about how symmetrically proportioned you were, not how monstrous you were. And there was no bikini. There was no men's fitness or men's bikini, whatever they call that division now. Okay? None of that existed. And here's my feeling. You have so many different divisions in these fitness competitions. Why? What's the purpose of it? Is it really to help you? Or is it to pad the promoters' pockets? Now I'm going to make a lot of promoters mad. I know a lot of them. I respect a lot of them. But all I'm asking you to do is ask, why do you have to bend over in a bikini to be judged? And why are there so many divisions in a physique contest when there's only one way to judge a physique. You either look good or you don't. It doesn't matter if you come out in board shorts, a tuxedo, posing trunks, a bikini. You're just judging a physique. So anyway, I could go on, and I just really felt compelled to share with you some of the feelings that I had about the industry and how I think we've lost our way. And my encouragement, my motivation to you would be to keep balance. Don't get so concerned with what you're doing in the industry that you ruin your metabolism for a show. Don't get so concerned about the industry that you're willing to do anything that you wouldn't normally do. I'm not going to get into all this stuff that I've heard about what people are doing to achieve success in this industry. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it because you ain't going to make a penny. It's not going to change your life. The only way it's going to change your life and you can make a penny is by you choosing for it to change your life, or by you being smart enough to work hard enough to make a penny and make a buck and make a living doing this. Cuss me out, I don't care. If you're down here and you agree with me, you can share it too. But the bottom line is, I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just sharing my thoughts because I've been receiving several inbox messages and emails lately from up-and-coming fitness entrepreneurs who are really trying to do this right. Say, Clark, you're an inspiration to me. And I just felt now was the time to share my feelings, my thoughts about the industry and where it's gone. I could go on, but I won't. I respect you guys. That's why I'm doing this. And I want you to make it a great day. Peace.